Hey, Finch.
Eagle, what is it now?
I'll bet you that I can annoy you in 3 words or less.
Avi, I'll bet you can do it in 2 words.
Hey, Finch.
Ha ha ha. The mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, was indicted for conspiracy to commit wire fraud. You know what that means?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
It means he talked on the phone or texted with someone else. That's the conspiracy part, about something that the feds say is fraud. That's the fraud part. Accepting campaign contributions in exchange for potential future favors.
Isn't that just what politicians do?
Yes, it's point number 1 in their job description. Raise money to get reelected. They're charging him with being a politician. Also, bribery, basically the same thing. Accepting cheap flights from Turkish Airlines. Wow, seriously? That's the best they can come up with? Does anyone expect a big city mayor to pay for the airline flights? I don't know what he specifically did to tick off the feds and put a target on his back, but it must have been something. Because if they wanted, the feds could charge every single politician at any level in this country, anyone who calls themselves a Republican or a Democrat, with the same things. Don't get me wrong here, I'm not defending Adams. I'm just commenting on the ridiculousness of the political system in this country. It's set up so that it becomes a 2-party system, and if there's only 2 viable parties, it always ends up being exactly 50-50 right down the middle, with everyone hating the other side. For myself, I don't want to feel obligated to hate half the people in this country. I don't want to have to pay attention to politicians who are all just interested in becoming powerful, and I don't want to feel as if I'm partially responsible for any particular person or party having power and taking steps to make the government more powerful and making the people less free. There's a simple equation: more government equals less freedom. I believe in freedom and love, not government and hate, so I don't vote anymore. I used to vote every 2 years, but I was able to throw off the shackles and be free. All you hear is vote, you have to vote, make your voice heard, you can be part of the solution. What a bunch of hooey. It's a free country, or it used to be, and I'm still free to not vote for anyone at all. I don't want either side to win. Anyone who wants to be president or any politician should be disqualified from the job. Only someone who doesn't want it is qualified. Oh, and the Turkish embassy. He's accused of taking Turkish money in exchange for approving the construction of the Turkish embassy. I got news for them. By law, the Turkish embassy is sovereign Turkish territory. New York City has nothing to say about it.
Don't you want to take a breath?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Yoga instructors and mindfulness coaches are always all, don't forget to breathe. Right, gotcha. Like I might forget to breathe. Really, I think that after about half an hour or so, it would occur to me to breathe. And don't forget to change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Right. So I can be deafened and annoy my neighbors every time I cook a steak or boil chicken. I'd rather have a fire every once in a while than the smoke alarm going off 10 times a day. The world's full of safety nannies. Everyone wants to tell you what to do and how to behave. Wear your seatbelt. Wear a helmet when you ride a bike. Give me a break. I know some people died falling off bikes and hitting their heads, but if certain people had their way, everyone would be required to spend all their free time cowering in fear in their bathtubs to avoid stray bullets coming through the walls. There's only so much risk you can remove from life. You should spend more time enjoying your life and less time worrying about death. My doctor told me to quit drinking, lose weight, exercise every day, and get married. I said, will that make me live to be 100 years old? He said, maybe not, but it'll feel like it.
Haha, very funny, like I never heard that before.
Everyone wants to tell people how to behave. Everyone wants to influence other people to be more like them. How silly is that? Everybody in this world of billions of people is unique. Why should anyone tell anyone else how to behave? Be a good person. That's enough to say 2 simple words.
2 words.
2 words. Be good.
I got 2 words for you. Kiss my grits.
Ah.